for you.
Say that again.
You are my wife. I paid dowry, or I bought you
Michael.
from your parents.
So guys, in this video, this is Michael, a British man who went to Africa and got married to his wife. So he paid bride price. He went through all the process, the traditional process of acquiring a wife. He paid bride price to marry his wife. Then in this video, his wife is like, they're having a banter, and she asked him that, who am I to you? And he said, you're my wife, or I bought you. So you're my property. Guys, is he right or is he wrong? I know some people will say he's wrong for saying that he bought her and she's his property, and some other people will say he has no right to say that about a human, that he doesn't own her. But to look at it from the traditional point of view and from the perspective of an African, or from the country where he got married to her, I mean, in their tradition and their culture, marriage is transactional. The man comes with his money, with his family, to buy the wife, to pay to get the wife. The dowry, the lobola, and all the names that you can call it, whatever, they pay some money to acquire the wife. And in most cases, when men pay money to acquire the wife, they know in their minds that they now own the woman. The woman is their property, is their personal property, and there's nothing anyone can do or say about that. I mean, the family gave her on a platter of gold to this man, to her husband. So some people, some traditionalists argue that the bride price is not just transactional. It's some sort of appreciation for having the wife. I have shared countless times that so many people, especially African uncles and fathers, have exploited husbands who come to marry their daughters because of greed. You know, maybe in the yesteryears, maybe it was some sort of appreciation, but it's not appreciation. We're seeing it countless times when families see the man who comes to marry their daughter and they weigh him. If he's a rich man, they think of extorting from the man, and they give a long list of items that this man has to buy in order to make the ceremony to acquire the wife. I left that out. So the bride price is a package, it's some money that the groom and his family has to give to the bride's family in order to acquire the bride. Because if the bride price is not paid, the man can never have the wife, right? That's the money, and this money is being shared amongst the bride's uncles and her father. So the money goes to the male line, like to the paternal part of the family. It does the paternal part, not to even the females in her father's family, just her father and his brothers, you know. So this money goes there. That's for them. And then the celebration, the cooking, the drinks, the logistics, everything, the bride's clothes, the bridesmaids, garments, and everything, the man has to pay for it. The groom still has to pay for that. Right. So they give the groom a long list of items that he has to buy. So pause, relax, and watch. I'm going to show you a typical list from a greedy family who are just thinking of extorting the groom who comes to marry their daughter. So guys, take a look at this. This is a list, like a typical list. This is a list. I forgot to add Okay, guys, this list is for the mother-in-law. Ha! Abba! You know, I never mentioned that the groom also has to give gifts to the mother-in-law and her sisters, her immediate sisters. Extortion 101, you know. So come with me. One lady bike motorcycle. What if she doesn't know how to ride a motorcycle? You need to buy a motorcycle for her. These people are hilarious. I mean, this is extortion, you know. And one big basin we cover with 10 tubers of yam food, dry fish, a box with clothes complete. This list, I mean, It's exhausting. I mean, guys, if you want to check, just pause and read the list. I'll go to the next one. Oh, guys, it doesn't end there. In this list, they had to give to the young boys Olympic-size Adidas football. Huh? So you're coming to get married to your wife, but you're coming to train your in-laws to go and compete for football in the Olympics. You need to buy an Olympic-size football. And also, what? One bottle of fried granite. Ah, the boy is hungry, yo. 3 packets of biscuit. 1 crate of mineral Coke. That's complete, you know. And young girls, bottles of fried granite, 3 packets of biscuits, crates of mineral, 1 packet, and 5,000 naira for accepting to let her go, accepting to let you marry their sister. Oh my God, this is extortion 101. I mean, and you also have to give to the grandfather chieftaincy and 2 pieces of wax. You need to pay for the grandfather's chieftaincy title. Is she from space? Is this girl from heaven? Is she an angel? Like an angel that fell from heaven that you want to get married to? I mean, this list. Oh my God. 2 bottles of Lord's dry gin, 2 walking stick, and 10,000 naira. Street women, 2 bags of salt, 2 crates of mineral, and money. I mean, just the women who are on the streets, you need to still give them something. The neighbors, you need to give. Oh my God, this is unbelievable. I've never seen this kind of a list. Guys, trust me, this is a list that was making rounds on social media. And the guy, when he got the list, he canceled the marriage without a blink. Like, he just canceled the marriage, that I'm not going to get married to your daughter. Please look for another man, because this is extortion. This is extortion. This one, you have to give to the youths. 4 cartons of Star Beer, 1 roll of Benson, Dorchester. I mean, these people even know the names, the brands of the cigarettes that they want to smoke, and you have to buy them. I've never seen this before. Oh my God, real marriage. 4 legs of table, 4 tables of akai. Oh, 1 bottle of blah blah blah. Oh my God. And the father, 1 she-goat. What's the father going to do with 1 she-goat? Bride price 100,000 naira. After paying all this, I mean, even to the street aunties, you need to pay them something to marry a girl from the neighborhood. Ooh. Oh, chieftaincy apparel. You need to pay for his chieftaincy apparel. 1 dozen of pants, singlets. Oh my God, 1 walking sock stick, traveling bag, piece of towel, wristwatch, pair of shoes, pair of socks, stock umbrella. Oh my God, what's happening? These people, it's like they never were eating, they never had clothes, they never had underwears, because we see here that they're asking for pants. This is hilarious. Oh my. So guys, you see how marriage in Africa, in some parts of Africa, in some cultures and traditions in Africa, is seen as a means of extortion. The bride's family see this as an opportunity to extort money from the groom and his family. And in worst case scenario, if the guy comes from a wealthy family, or if the guy himself is rich, they see it as an opportunity to extort this guy, to exploit this guy. But you know what? Marriage doesn't only end with the paying of the bride price or the traditional celebration of marriage. In Africa, as I know it, marriage is between families. It's not just a man and a woman meet themselves and get married. It's mostly between families. And I want to pause for a moment and think, how is it possible that you do all this with this kind of list you give to the groom, your future in-law, and you expect to have a cordial relationship with him after he successfully pays all this and marry your daughter? And that's why you see some men, when they get married to this kind of women, they become so abusive and they feel like they own the woman, because all these things that you give is so difficult for the man to provide. And when he succeeds to provide, he becomes abusive. and controlling. And this happens over and over and over. And